I just want to thank God for Naioth, because when I came in here, I was quite heavy in my heart, and I'd had a heaviness for about 6 months. And I went through the teaching, I was still kind of feeling it, trying to connect. But when the worship started, I was standing in one corner, 2 sisters came and prayed over me, and I just felt this heaviness lift suddenly. So that was my first experience. And then on Sunday, I just said, feeling God was touching me in different ways. And then I felt the Lord give me a word heavily. I tried to resist, I tried to stand back, and then I felt so uncomfortable. I was just forced to just go up the stage and just, declare whatever the Lord was putting in my heart. I was not able to finish everything He was saying to me because I was so kind of a bit in myself, human conscious. But I just want to thank God for that, because it was definitely the Spirit of God. And my life has not been the same since that day. Yeah, I want to thank God for Naioth. It was like just coming into the pool and swimming and drowning in God's presence. It was beautiful.
Naioth was an amazing experience for me. We had a pre-Naioth-ish 2 weeks before Naioth happened. Every Friday we used to come down, do worship. Like a whole session of 3 to 4 hours of worship, which was amazing. And it felt like pre-Naioth, and that was really intense. So I came to the Friday that Naioth was on, which was awesome. I missed the Saturday because I had a really bad day. Sunday came, I was kind of down. And I was in a service, wasn't really there. The missus kept saying, come to the Naioth service conference at 4 o'clock. I didn't really want to, went home. And I was at home, I just felt my spirit saying, don't knock it until you try it. Go to and experience it. At least, I remember, at least walk out of the Naioth conference saying, I didn't experience you, Lord. Then you can tell me something. So I came back. Came on time, 4 o'clock, and I said to the Lord, if you want me here, I have to experience you. And none of this floaty feeling, Lord. I really want to experience you in a way that's different. So I just gave myself to God. I just started worshiping and just genuinely trying to reach God in that moment of time. And, God was there, but God was there in a completely different way, because there was a session or a period where towards the end, Pastor L told all the youth to come forward. I came up, because I still consider myself a youth. And I just started speaking to God and asking God to really impact my life in that moment and give me a change. And did God give me a change that was ridiculous, because I felt Him that day. I spoke 5 tongues, which were very distinct. And I knew in myself when I'm speaking another tongue, and that was completely of a surprise to me. And the missus told me, oh my gosh, I heard you speaking a new tongue, and I heard you speaking a couple of tongues. I was like, you're supposed to be focusing on yourself. Anyway, which was an amazing, really amazing experience. I thought the presence of God was really here. The youth really experienced God, the young ones. And I felt God was saying, revivals in the youth. And it was amazing, because the Friday after, I've been battling with God, saying, Lord, I really want to get involved in the ministry. But I don't, because I work and I travel a lot with my work. I'm always away, I come back, I'm always away, I come back. I don't feel settled. But I know God's called me to serve in the ministry. But I thought God saying, take Naioth to your workplace. How? Just take me to the workplace. And funny enough, last Friday, my business partner phoned me up. He's like, Wins, man, I'm depressed, I'm tired, I feel like exhausted. It's the end of the year. We've gone through a heck lot of craziness. And I just felt like the Spirit was telling me, minister to him. But it's someone who doesn't believe in God, like really doesn't believe in God. He believes in the universe shaping and forming all the stuff. So I'm thinking to myself, Lord, I'm going to sound like an idiot. But I just felt like the Spirit was telling me, minister to him. He knows I'm Christian, but I never get into detail about my life. And I told him, you know what? I started ministering to him about my life and how I know God speaks to me and how I'm so sure what's going to happen because God has confirmed it, and encouraging him to have faith. And I was distinct in saying have faith, even though I know you're not a faith person. I said have faith, believe. And at the end of it, he was just blown away. And he was just like, I'm so taken by that. You know what I say? And in that moment, I felt, I understood how God was saying, take me to your workplace, take me into the world. Because a lot of us get caught up in the ministry being just in these four walls. Where for me, in that moment, I took it to my workplace, to someone who didn't know God, to someone who their God is the marvelousness of the nature and stuff like that. And he managed to connect with me at that moment, and just how the changes happened post Naioth and everything that's been taking place, and how God's been moving in my life. So I know that's because of Naioth, and I thank God for speaking to me in that moment when I just wanted to go home. You know, because if I went home, no one would know how our life could have been at that very moment of time. So for me, I appreciate the church for having the drive to do Naioth, and everyone that was there to really dedicate ourselves to take Naioth, the conference, and have it every day. Because now my fellowship with God has changed, my time in the Word has changed, you know, and I feel driven to draw closer to God and continue in this, you know, Naioth experience, and take that everywhere I go myself. So yeah, that's how my experience was.